Everybody, look at my cat's ear. It's messed up. It's this one. See? One of our kittens, oh my god, that's a long story that I'll have to tell you guys, but yeah, his ear is messed up. Wow. It's like a hematoma, but we got it fixed. It's gonna be like this for a while. Sucks. Wow. My baby. Okay, so this one is Aria. Oh, hi. Look at her. She's little. Say hi. Do you hear her? I love her. Oh, hi. Oh, she wants to get down. Is it on? Okay, so I wanted to give some really good news for once, because in the vegan world it tends to be a rare occasion to hear good news. If you haven't heard already, which I'd be surprised if you haven't, but if you haven't heard already, Ringling Brothers, out of business. They're done, completely done. They're closing business. It's going out of business. Declining ticket sales, all that stuff, and they said too much outrage from activist groups. So rock on to that. I had a feeling at some point they'd have to give in, because they had so much hatred coming their way from, not just vegans, but just people that had learned of the cruelty, and they would protest going. One of my close friends was going to take her kids. Well, at the time she just had her one daughter, and I had told her, I was like, I got to tell you about Ringling Brothers. And she was like, oh my god, I'm never going to take her again, because she did go to a show, and then I had told her about it. She was like, I am never going. She's like, I had absolutely no idea. And that's the thing, most people don't know. They see it as an innocent show, which is unfortunate, because these companies prey on that. They prey on people thinking that it's innocent and it's fun and it's good, but it's couldn't be more wrong. It's the exact opposite of innocent and fun. So I'm surprised that this happened. I'm amazed that it happened, but I'm surprised that it happened. A lot of people are usually all in agreement that circuses that use animals are so outdated. It's just wrong. I wish I could say that I protested Ringling Brothers at outside of their shows more. I only did it one time. Actually got heat exhaustion for the first time ever. It was like 116 degrees that day, and we were out there for I think like 9 hours. I don't know how I didn't die. So the whole time that we were protesting, we kept sitting and thinking, how do these animals that are covered in fur, how do they drive these animals on this tour, let alone the horrible conditions that they live in, is just so disturbing. It's ridiculously disturbing. But I was sitting with my mom, and we were just hanging out. It was like 11 p.m. and she's looking at her phone, and she says to me, she's like, oh my god, you will not believe what I just read. And I was like, what? My feet are going numb. Sorry about that. Anyway, I was sitting, my cat's behind the computer, that's why I don't know if you'll hear anything. He's a very loud cat. Anyway, I was sitting with her, and she was on her cell phone, and she turns to me and she's like, Ringling Brothers is closing. And I first turned her and I was like, no, there's no way. Like, as much as I've dreamt of that moment, she says to me, no, it's real. And she turns the phone to me, and it's on CNN. And I was like, holy shit. And I turned around and I was like, I want to cry. Like, I can't believe this. And I just start crying. I've wanted this day as much as I've wanted the liberation of all animals. I've wanted this day for so long, and I feel like a lot of vegans, a lot of animal rights advocates have wanted to see Ringling Brothers be wiped out, and it's finally here, you guys. They're finally closing, and I couldn't be more thrilled. I'm hoping the animals will go to sanctuaries after. This is the tricky part with these things, is you never really know what's going to happen. They say they're going to go here, but then I remember there's this big controversy with where the elephants went last year when they were removed from the circus. I didn't learn enough information about that, but this is a huge victory. It was something that was going to happen anyway. I'm shocked that it happened now. I only protested them once, like at an actual physical protest. When they came to Las Vegas, they've come here about 3 times since I went to the protest, but the one that I went to was in 2013. It was the first protest I had ever been a part of. But all of us, all the people that were protesting, all of us that were outside and holding the posters and stuff, we all like we were turning to each other and we're like, how do they have these humongous animals? First of all, these humongous animals, and then these animals that are furry, that are not meant to even be in a desert climate. I mean, I know Ringling Brothers was on the road and they went to all types of climates, but in this heat, you're kind of baffled by that, because it's disgusting to think about. Let alone the training that they did to these animals, the abuse. It is not natural to make a bear dance in some fucking outfit. It's not natural to see tigers jumping through rings of fire, all these things. It is despicable. The thing that I think upsets me the most about Ringling Brothers is the way that they like released their statement. They said something like, oh, it was public outrage that made us come to this decision because of declining ticket sales, which stemmed from the public outrage and then not wanting to go and support the shows. Thank God. They say it in a way like they're kind of like, we don't know what everyone's so pissed off about, you know? I mean, maybe they do, but I feel like they don't take enough responsibility for what they did. I mean, animal circuses are just absolutely disgusting to think about. I don't understand how in this day and age it even lasted this long, for as long as it did. There's still other animal circuses out there, unfortunately, but Ringling was one of the biggest. So it's a huge victory for them to be closing. Also, I think they said that they have 30 more shows left, which really sucks when you think about it, because it's like the victory is bittersweet because it's not over yet, but at least they've announced it's ending. Just sad to think about. All those animals are still there. They're still waiting to be free. And once again, I need to research more about what's going to happen with them after this is over. I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm sorry I keep saying we just need to keep working at it to make sure this doesn't happen anymore. Make sure that more businesses like these close. Make sure that, when I say make sure these things don't happen anymore, I mean make sure that animals being used like this in circuses don't be used anymore, you know? I hope that more businesses like this close, because it's an outdated thing to do. It's not entertainment. I don't think it's entertainment. I've never thought it was entertainment. I know, being a vegan, it's really hard for us to have little victories like this because it's bittersweet, because there's so many other things, but it's also very good to acknowledge these things that happen for the greater good of the animals, which is, as you know, a rare occurrence. Just know that it is coming to an end, more and more. I think there's 2 major circuses that still need to be put to an end. There's my cat. Sorry guys, I'm losing daylight, but I just want to add on to it. This is a huge victory. This is a victory that I don't think we saw coming anytime soon. Maybe we did. I know I didn't. I know that it was too big of an industry, which it's still an industry. There's still circuses with animals, and we have to just keep working towards their demise. The business, not the animals, though, of course. We just have to keep working towards it, because the more people talk about this, the more people talk about, you know, why it's wrong to use animals in circuses. I think the biggest thing with Ringling is so many people that weren't even vegan were outraged about the things that they saw with these animals, because the circus is meant to be, well, it's not meant to be anything. I don't believe in animal circuses. I've never thought that they were okay. I don't think they are ever okay. But the general public are fed this lie that animals being used in circuses are a time of joy and a fun event for kids to get closer to animals. That's what the majority thinks circuses are for, that involve animals. We all know that couldn't be further from the truth. So I think just the general thing of them saying, you know, public outrage, animal rights advocates, and their massive protests, as they said, you know, just the public hated them, and they're going away. Not everyone, of course, because they still remained a business for as long as they did. But to know that it's done pretty much, they're going to be out of business. I think by May, they said they'll be done. They have 30 more shows to do, which is unfortunate, which makes this bittersweet, as I said before, because I was filming this earlier. It still is a victory nonetheless, and yeah, I'm still amazed. I'm still kind of in shock about it. I don't know, I'm kind of speechless. I was speechless the night that I found out, but I'm still kind of in shock about it. Yeah, it's something to celebrate, you guys. It sometimes feels like it's not, because there's so much more that needs to be done for animals, but we do need to celebrate the little victories. Even though this isn't little, this is huge. It's just, I mean, as far as abolishing all the cruelty in the world, which it could happen right now if I had a magic wand or a little fairy godmother, or a genie. That'd be my number one. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick announcement. I know that you probably heard this already, but I figured I would talk about it. Yeah, it's something that's needed to be put to an end, and now it is. There's still so much more work to be done, so much more things that need to be said for animals, and it's just, yeah, this is just acknowledging the little victory. Once again, I say that loosely because it's a big thing, but yeah, as far as in the world of animals, it's definitely on the list, and now it's going to be checked off. So yeah, bye guys. I lost my daylight before I could finish, but I also wanted to say I am so, actually, these words don't even really properly describe it. I'm so stoked. I'm going to be going to Canada in October to see my best friend Ashley. I'm beyond thrilled. She's in Nova Scotia, Canada. She came here and visited me back in 2013. So 4 years ago. It's been a long time, but I'm absolutely stoked. I cannot wait. I'll be there for about 20 days, I think. I'm going from the 25th of October to the 14th of November. So yeah, I'm thrilled. We're gonna film so many videos when I'm there. We're gonna do a lot of exploring, and expect many rambly vegan discussions, but good rambly, because once we get going, we have amazing conversations. So I'm really looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to meeting her friends. She has some vegan friends that live there, and I'm stoked to meet them and hang out with vegans, because the only vegan people I know, like in my day-to-day life here in Las Vegas, is like my mom, my sister, and that's it. We had a blast last time that she was here, so I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, I'm nervous to travel so far. I'm not even going to get into how crazy I get about stuff like that, but I'm still excited nonetheless. No matter how like scary it is, I'm going to be flying by myself into another country. It's really far, but I couldn't be more excited. I'm stoked, and yeah, I'm so excited. I keep saying, I'm like, October needs to hurry up, October needs to hurry up, so yeah, yeah, that's the end of this video. I'm thrilled that Ringling is donezo, and I'm thrilled that I'm going to Canada. So yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and if you have any requests for any videos you would like me to do, please let me know. I'm gonna do a vegan diner style veggie burger that I had mentioned 2 videos ago, I think. No, 1 video ago, so last week. I'm gonna do that video next. Trying to see if I can film it with a digital camera that I've owned. We just lost the charging cable, so I'm ordering a new one on Amazon. And once it's here, then I'll be able to film that video, because it's really hard to hold the iPad and do cooking videos. Yeah, I will see you again in the next video. Bye. Bye.